Subject-Verb Agreement. I know. Alright, there you go. Hello, good morning, baby girls and baby boys. Let me arrange the camera first. Alright, there. Sorry for that. Again, this is your Hey Jude channel. Welcome to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's been a while. Anyways, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So it's 3 o'clock. That means it's vlogging time. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about subject-verb agreement. I know. This is one of the most controversial. No, I think this is one of the most dreaded. That means na parang kinakatakutan ng even professional writers, professional speakers. Well, there are exemptions for some that they have at least perfected or are excellent on this already, but most of the time when we speak about grammar, this is where the people have issues with. Most of the time talaga. And normally, this is where people fall into the traps of ano ba ang kailangan kong gawin? Should there be an S? There should not be an S. Ano ba kailangan kong gamiting verb? Ano ba kailangan kong gamiting noun? Or whatever. So, today, just like the previous blog that I have, before I start, I would like to thank everyone who appreciated the content that I made last week or last vlog. About the common mistakes that we do, especially in the call center industry. So I had received very good feedbacks about it. And that's the reason why I am doing a series of these videos so that I can help out people regarding their issues, because before I thought that it's gonna get like a negative reaction, because there would be people who would say that it's not important, or we're fine naman with what we are doing and we're successful with what we do. But as it turns out, people are so concerned, people are so welcoming of their mistakes, and they said, "Hey Jude, I think this the material you posted last week was very helpful. In fact, I heard people playing it and sharing it to their friends because they think that it's helpful." So thank you so much. This is the reason why we are doing the vlog, so that we would be helping out each other in making progress, and we want to make our lives better. Well, anyways, so I have not yet bought any material for the vlog, so I only have my phone. I know that there were comments on the previous vlog that I have that they cannot hear me. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna be speaking loudly, but by 3 a.m. No, but I'm just gonna speak closer to you guys so that you would understand our topic. Anyways, our topic for today would be easy, because I'm gonna be just doing the introduction of the subject-verb agreement, and then later on, if you want me to discuss other things and the rulings about it, then you can comment on the screen. So we'll start with our subject-verb agreement. People ask me, why is this important? This is important because we want to make sure, because we're doing it already, why not challenge yourself to do it correctly? Okay, there's nothing wrong when you admit that there are really lapses that you have, but I think the awareness would not produce any learnings unless you accept it and then you change it. So that's what the purpose of this vlog is. And the intention of this vlog is to help out anyone out there. If in case this is the first time that you're gonna hear this, I'm gonna make this very easy for you to understand so that you can apply it real time. Okay, so that's what I want. We want everyone to learn it as simple as I can. So for those that are very critical about grammar, there might be times that I would be saying things that are out of the textbook concept, but again, the intention for this is for people to understand that even if your level is at beginner's level for understanding what grammar in English is, pag hindi ka so then this vlog is mainly for those na gustong mag-improve, wants to improve their communication skills, especially correcting what they are doing, right? Because that's our intention, to make the world better by helping out each other. Okay, now so much of the talk, we're gonna talk about subject-verb agreement. So what is subject-verb agreement, ladies and gentlemen? The subject-verb agreement, to simplify it, is the subject that we're using and the verb should be agreeing in number. Okay, again, it should agree in number. What does that mean? That means that when you're using singular nouns or singular subjects, the verb following it should be in singular form too. Okay, now for those that do not understand what I'm talking about or nakalimutan nila ang basic English nila, it's okay. So what is a noun? A noun is a name of a place, a person, a thing, an animal, whatever that is. If it has a name, we call it a noun. In Tagalog, we call it pangalan. Okay? But please do not judge me. There will be times that if I put it in Tagalog, I will be wrong. But it's okay. I'm learning. Okay? So that's the reason why the next challenge that I have would be the 24-hour Tagalog challenge. I'm so afraid of that because I don't think that I'm gonna pass it. So I'm gonna get greater consequences for it. I'm still thinking of what pakulo I have. Okay, anyways, so going back, a noun. Then a pronoun as well. So a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. So that means na yung mga panghalip, they call it the panghalip. That means, panghalip ba? I'm not sure. But the pronoun is, for example, you're using Mike and it's a he, then we use he. He is the pronoun. So he, she, it, yan, them, they, yun ang mga pronouns. Example naman ng mga nouns is a church, a boy, a girl, Mike, Sam, Catherine, Danielle, Cassie is the liar, is the pig, whoever that is a noun. Okay, so that's a noun. Normally a subject contains a noun. Okay, now next, because that's a subject-verb agreement, we'll talk about verbs. So what's a verb? A verb, ladies and gentlemen, is an action word. Ano yung action word? Anything that would tell you that there's a required action. That's why it's an action word, like play, swim, fly, drop, kick, punch, betray, mga ganyan. Parang dami ko na sinabi, diba? But anyways, those are verbs. Anything that depicts, anything that would entail doing, action, that's an action word, and call it a verb. So subject-verb agreement. Now we go with, I said that subject-verb agreement means that your subject, normally, which is a noun and a pronoun, and your verb, which is your action word, should agree, agreement in numbers. So when we speak of numbers, only two things should come into mind. One, singular, and then plural. Yan. Makakarelate mostly sa atin dito sa singular and plural. One, single, because for the longest time, single ka din, diba? Well, anyways, going back. So singular, that means it expresses singularity, nag-iisa. Okay, so a school, a canteen, an electric fan, a house, a building, and whatnot. So that's singular. What's plural? Plural is two or more nouns. Okay, so that means na group. So if you school, so the schools, electric fans, ganyan. City to cities, ganyan. So normally, nouns, when they are expressed in plural, just adds es or s at the end of the word. So for example, baby. So we change the y to ies, so that's gonna be babies. City, so city to cities, you get it. So girl to girls, boy to boy. So normally yun ang rule, but there are exemptions, of course, for plural. But normally, ladies and gentlemen, baby girls and baby boys, a noun, for it to be for it to be in plural form from singular, you just have to add s or es. Okay? Alright. There. Now, verb. Okay, so pupunta na naman tayo sa verb. So, how do you distinguish? So, there is also a number in verb. That means that it would also take singular and plural form. Normally, the letter S says it all. Okay? So, what does that mean, Jude? That means that opposite ang noun and ang verb. Sa verb naman, di ba, as opposed to nouns, kung ang noun, you want it to be plural, you add an S to it. Sa verb naman, you remove the S to it so that it will be in singular form. Gets? So, ang plural ng noun may S, ang singular ng noun may S. I mean, ng verb may S. That means that if the verb is save, that's in plural form, normally. If you want it in singular form, you put it an S, so it saves. That's the reason why when you create sentences, you, for example, the most basic is, let's say, the boy. Boy is our noun and our subject, then play is our verb. Then, let's say the predicate is basketball. So, the simplest sentence is the boy plays basketball. Okay, so play. Okay, so let's apply the rule that I said to you para easy. Okay, so the boy is singular and play is the verb. Ano nga ang sinabi natin? For the verb to be singular, you need to add S. That's why we say the boy, not play, but plays. S as in snake. As in yung mga kaibigang binitray ka. No. S as in Sam. Okay? S plays basketball so that they would agree. Because singular ang subject natin, which is the boy. Singular din ang gagamitin nating verb, which is plays, because it has an S, and then basketball. So, what if we change it to boys? So, the boys, you don't say plays, but you use now the plural form of the verb. Ang plural form ng verb, does not have an S, so stick with play. So, the boys, plural, play basketball. Okay, so what does this mean? That means for you to correct, we'll start with the basic with what you're saying. Paano mo malalaman that you're incorrect already or your subject and verb is not agreeing with each other and you're not complying with the rule of subject-verb agreement? Kailangan, ang rule is, pag nagsabi ka na ng S, if you mention the word S already or there's a word there in your subject na may S na, wag na nating lagyan ng S din ang verb natin. Because hindi pwedeng magsabay ang dalawang S, di ba? Salawahang snake. Ganyan. So, dapat isang S lang ang kailangan natin in one sentences. But there are exemptions, of course, but basically, ganun dapat. So, for example, if your subject is already in singular form, dagdagan mo ng S ang verb mo para mag-agree sila. Okay? Pero kung ang subject mo may S na, wag mo nang lagyan ng S ang verb mo, wag dapat silang magkasunod so that they would be in agreement. That's why we say, if you try to notice all kinds of sentences, normally ganun yung pattern. But then again, there are exemptions. If we're good at this already on the previous or on the coming vlogs that I have, hopefully, I would be discussing the exemptions. But the general rule is yun mga ladies and gentlemen. So we just have to be very careful and conscious about using too many S's, S in a sentence, because normally if it's too much, it's wrong already. Anything naman and that's a life hugot. Anything that is too much, whether it's good from the start, normally is dangerous. Like you love too much, you care too much, you're so sweet and whatnot, so you care too much and let that. So anything, even love is a good thing, or too much happiness. So anything that's too much normally is dangerous. And it's the same thing applies with grammar. We just have to make sure that we use our S carefully. So again, uulitin ko to ha, kasi this will be very short video. Pag may nagamit na natin, if we use already an S on our subject, a noun or a pronoun, whatever we used, that means that the following verb should not have an S already. Alright, so yun naman ang unless the common noun or a proper noun has an S already, like for example, the name of your friend is Polaris. So Polaris walks, kasi Polaris is still singular even if may S siya, kasi pag Polarises na siya siguro walk lang. Pero if the name of your friend is Polaris, like in singular form, may S talaga siya, that means that the rule does not apply na hindi pwedeng dalawang S ang magkasunod kasi nga singular to singular. So what we do is Polaris, if it's a proper noun already, friend, name talaga ng friend mo, Polaris walks correctly or speaks correctly, because in this instance the exemption is ang noun mismo has an S as its singular form. So anyways, we're gonna discuss that later on, but for the meantime, yon ang pinaka-basic sa subject-verb agreement. And I want to reach out to people that you do not have to be afraid with grammar. All you need to do is to be very careful with what you say. Normally, the rule as well on us before, when we were writing or we were trained to write correctly, and as a public speaker, normally ang sinasabi is, if you think that you're using the word too much already, like for example, ang dami mo ng kinagamit na S, and it does not sound right to your ears, and if you're trained to it already, that means that you need to stop and re-evaluate what you said or what you wrote down, kasi more likely than not, may faults na ginagawa natin. Okay? So, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be back to you, I promise. So I just need some materials. Hopefully I can go to Divisoria, or if you want, because it's Christmas time already, and sobrang mabait ka, like gusto mo talaga magbigay sa akin ng materials because you find my content and my materials helpful, then why not order some things? You can message me and then my friend, this is my Christmas gift for you, so you can give me materials for my vlogs. Again, I don't have any materials aside from my phone, so if you want to buy me a mic set, it's in Lazada already, so you can just check out the stuff that you want, or if you want, I can put it on this video so that you would know the things that I would be needing on my vlogs. But again, I would try my very best. If I have time, then I'll go to Divisoria, or even, kasi I'm afraid of ordering via Lazada because I have trust issues. I'm really not sure with equipment. I really want to normally buy it, like I can hold the device or the equipment with my own hands, so that I would be able to test it out, rather than like putting my faith to somebody's gonna send it to me. So that's just me. But anyways, I'm gonna try my very best to get other materials for my vlogs. But anyways, feel free to subscribe on this channel, and if you think that the material for this is really helpful, then why not share it to your friends and peers and family, especially to those that you think and wants to enter the call center industry. I think this material is very helpful, especially for the interviews. I might have as well another topic, so I'm gonna be engaging some people on what are the common questions that we ask when you're gonna apply for call center in the BPO industry, and then we'll have them as guests on the vlog and would see kung ano din ang mga answers that they normally require. But for the meantime, we'll just correct what we can and then handle what we can. That's how we come across understandable and correct whenever that we are expressing our thoughts in English, because it's very important. Hope that again this blog is helpful to you, and if you want me to discuss other stuff or other things that you're confused of, especially that you find that you think would be helpful, that I can help you out with, please do not forget to put a comment on the vlog, or I would be sharing this to my social media accounts. So these are my social media accounts right here. So you can send me a private message in case you want me to do it, and then I'm gonna do the content that you like. But for the meantime, because of the positive response I got from people, then we'll stick with basic grammar rules. Again, please do not forget to hit the like button and then subscribe and then the bell icon so you will be notified if in case I have a new vlog. Thank you so much for viewing. I love you with the love of the Lord. God bless you.